This is a video for Module 1 Sustainable Development, Unit 1.1 Sustainability, Circular Economy and Eco-Design, Definition and Concept. Introduction to Sustainability, Circular Economy and Eco-Design, the concept of sustainability. Definitions. Sustainability is referred to maintaining a balance of resources extracted and resources restored. In 1987, United Nations Brundtland Commission defines it as meeting the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their own needs. It is related to the raw materials, the product, the production procedure, and the waste of the production. It is also related to the cycle of use of a product. In the case of textile and fashion industry, the basic point is to apply production procedures with the minimum resources and the minimum waste. Circular economy refers to products which can be used again and again, so as to reduce the use of raw material and to minimize carbon dioxide emissions. According to the European Parliament, circular economy is a model of production and consumption, which involves sharing, leasing, reusing, repairing, refurbishing and recycling existing materials and products as long as possible. In this way, the life cycle of product is extended. Eco-design or ecological design constitutes an approach of designing products and services, which gives special consideration to the environmental impacts of the product over its entire life cycle. As products and their use have a significant impact on the environment, consumption of products in the European Union can therefore be a major cause of climate change and pollution. Sustainability in the textiles and fashion sector. In most of the stages of textile production, starting from the fiber processing until the ready garment manufacturing, there is an environmental impact like large amounts of waste, byproducts like fabric scraps, offcuts, defective parts of fabrics, etc. Water and air pollution due to the use of chemicals. Large water footprint due to the big amounts of water is consumed for the washing of the fibers, yarns, fabrics, and for the stage of dyeing and finishing. Sustainability in the textiles and fashion sector. Therefore, the most important within the textile industry, aiming to mitigating its impacts on the environment and human well-being, is to foster sustainable development. That means to proceed to actions for management of waste. At every procedure of textile production, different types of waste are generated, necessitating distinct waste disposal strategies. By understanding the intricacies of each phase, manufacturers can implement targeted waste management practices to optimize resource use and minimize environmental harm. To adopt eco-friendly methods for fabric manufacturing, like closed-loop systems and sustainable production processes with a significant lower carbon footprint. To rethink their business models, products, technologies, and processes generally as a prerequisite to enable the achievement of the competitive advantage of sustainability. Sustainable product. The three pillars of sustainability are performance, planet, and accountability. Performance. As it is known, there are negative consequences to the environment which arise from the use of products. So, the aim of this pillar is the balance between products' performance with a positive impact to the environment, planet, in a way that performance expectations will not have a negative impact on people and the planet. Planet. This dimension of the issue includes the effect of the products and the procedure to the planet. With the term planet, we refer to both the environmental aspect and the social aspect, the people. Accountability. It is about a very important factor which is correlated with the responsibility of the company about the environmental consciousness issues, with the validation of the sustainability strategies and with the incorporation of ethical practices. This is an aspect which is also related with the consumers. Circular economy. The main aspect of circular economy is that the products should be manufactured and consumed in such a way that the minimum resources to be consumed and the minimum waste to be produced. Carbon emissions will also be minimized. Products must be kept in use for as long as possible by utilizing methods like repairing, recycling, and redesign, so they can be used again and again. Linear economy, take, make, waste system, has shifted to a circular economy in order to have the following results. Product design using methods for a reduction of waste. The waste is generated for production to be converted into new products, upcycling, or the waste is generated to be converted in new resources, downcycling. New products and raw materials will be guided to the second generation of a raw material cycle, either in full level or as a percentage. Eco-design. It is about the integration of environmental aspects into the product development processes by balancing ecological and economic requirements. In the frame of eco-design, environmental impacts are taken in mind at all stages of the product development process, striving for products which make the lowest possible environmental impact throughout the product life cycle. It is a design process that considers the environmental impact associated with the product throughout its entire life, from raw materials through production and use to the end of its life. The basic aim is the reducing of environmental impact and the improvement of aesthetic and the performance of the product. It also includes the consideration of social and ethical needs. Recycling. Recycling of used fabrics and clothing is one of the methods used in the frame of the circular economy. The necessity for recovery of resources leads to the waste recycling technologies, to the fabrics recycling, and to any associated challenges. Fabrics recycling is not a very simple procedure as there are many subcategories like fabric-to-fabric recycling and recycling of fiber blends, etc. Biodegradable textile materials. Biodegradable textile materials are considered to be fabrics from natural fibers or generally natural materials which can be decomposed after the life cycle of the product in an eco-friendly way without causing any impact to the environment. Some type materials are the following: organic cotton, hemp, lyocell, organic linen, silk, bamboo, wool, jute, abaca. Life cycle assessment. Life cycle assessment is used for the evaluation of the environmental impact of textile products during the following stages: raw material extraction, processing of fibers, manufacturing of fabrics and garments or accessories, distribution of products, use of products by the customers, disposal or recycling. Sustainable manufacturing. All the procedures are involved to the fabric and garment manufacturing, knitting, weaving, and preparatory stages have high requirements of energy consuming. Weaving technology is more energy intensive as compared with the knitting process because of the required preparatory stages. The result of this has a high level of electricity consuming is the contribution of textile and clothing companies to the greenhouse gas emissions. The only way to support sustainable manufacturing system in a company is to adopt the following methods: to minimize the consuming of resources, the carbon footprint, and generally the environmental impact; to adopt eco-friendly strategies like using of renewable resources; to apply waste management methods; to use energy-efficient equipment, etc. Eco-label. Eco-labeling is a global practice for certification and labeling, which can be used by the companies so as to prove that applied environmental products or services. This method is not obligatory for the companies. European Union eco-labeled logo, launched in 1992, has become a byword for quality, as it is the identification of the highest environmental standards. It means products, goods and services displaying the iconic EU flower symbol meet all the criteria and have earned the right to join the growing EU eco-label community. Eco-label continued. The main advantages of using eco-label are: it is used for the true green products. It has benefits for the environment and the companies with environmental consciousness simultaneously. It allows market actors to contribute to the political objectives of a climate-neutral, clean, circular economy and a toxic-free environment. It is a guarantee for the product's garments that they are durable and easy to repair and recycle. It is used for products which are produced with the minimum use of harmful chemicals and the minimum emissions into air and water. It helps in reducing energy consumption and carbon dioxide footprint. Green marketing. Green marketing strategy gives a chance to the companies, except of the profit motives, to demonstrate the dedication to environmental preservation and social welfare. Greenwashing. In the opposite of green marketing, some industries declare falsely to the customers with some ways that they apply all the strategies and methods for the protection of the environment. This is called greenwashing. In this picture, you can see on the left-hand examples of possibly deceiving labels about greenwashing, and on the right side, you can see examples of reliable certifications of really green products. In the link on the bottom of the slide, you can see the source to this information. Thank you for your attention.